Hey, this is Oli.
And this is Jordan.
Welcome to the Real Cut Podcast, where we give you our unfiltered take on life.
All right, how's your day going?
It's going well.
Long time no see
Yeah, it's been forever.
since
Since
yesterday.
yesterday. It's so funny. Yeah. We had a good time yesterday. That was a really cool band to go and see. It was what was the name of the band again?
Ty Curtis,
Ty Curtis.
kind of a local legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kind of a blues, jazzy kind of feel.
Uh-huh.
Like rock. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it was good. I needed to get out of the house, and live music is always a safe bet for a
Yeah,
good time.
absolutely. I don't think you can go wrong. Well, maybe. I'm sure there's some type of music out there you could probably go wrong in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you ever been to like an unenjoyable concert, like
Th-
live music?
that's what I was just trying to think of. I would joke and say polka, but I'm sure
Yeah.
there's probably some type of polka music I would probably enjoy. If I'm being
Yeah.
honest, well, so at
I
the
feel like
Oktoberfest there is polka music played, and
yeah.
I do enjoy some of it. So
Yeah, I feel like just any live music, you can appreciate it.
agreed. I think it's the same with sports.
Yeah,
So I don't really like watching basketball. I don't
yeah.
have anything against it. I just didn't
Mhm.
play it when I was younger. It's not my sport,
Mhm.
right? But I love watching it live.
Right. You
It's
go
so
to a Blazer
enjoyable.
game, you're having a great
A
time.
great time. Absolutely.
Capitals game.
Baseball, same
Mhm.
thing. Yeah, much more fun live.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I think music, yeah, I think there maybe do you think it's because of like the energy and like not even trying to get like witchy per se, but in the sense of just like there's a
Mhm.
lot of people there that's like a good time, like the music is
Yeah,
obviously going.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Like that, and then just appreciating a skill. I think
Yeah.
anytime someone has a skill and they're good at it. So I guess if you were at a concert or live music where they were just real awful, I mean,
That would
maybe
be yeah.
that would be a little cringe, but I just haven't
Yeah.
been to anything like that
I haven't either. All the
aside
concerts
from
I've
a
been
child's
to.
recital.
Right. And you kind of give them leeway, but you're like, this is horrible
Yeah, it's like
ballet.
good for
Like,
them.
yeah.
Wouldn't pay,
Yeah,
but well, I
exactly.
guess you pay for the
Zero
lessons,
stars.
but
No.
yeah. So yeah, I think it's just anytime you're seeing somebody with a skill,
I think that's smart.
that's like
Would you
amazing.
go and watch like I guess people do this as well though. I was gonna make a joke about like going and watching like a smithy, like Smith, like work on
Oh,
iron
yes,
or stuff like
yes.
that.
Yeah, so
But
they
people do that
actually
at
do
Renaissance
that.
fairs, right?
They actually do it at our fair at
The art fair?
the no, well maybe no, not the art fair, but they do it at the state fair
Oh, art
here
fair.
in
I see.
Salem.
Misheard you.
Yeah, there's a place towards the back
Yeah.
and it's called the Artisan
Really?
area. It's like called an Artisan something.
Hmm.
And it is kind of a special little section where they're all but they have just different than the other vendors.
Okay.
Very different and food trucks that are different. It's kind of hidden away.
Yeah, I've lived
Yes.
here my whole life and I can't think I've ever
It's
been to that
so
area.
cool. So it's my favorite place. I always try to go back there
Yeah.
and they have a blacksmith back there. You can watch them do it live.
How
I
cool.
love it. I love the Forged in Fire
Look
actually.
at
I
that.
like
I
love
love
that.
that show as well. Do you know that
Yeah.
we have a couple people from Salem that have
Yes, I
gone there? Okay,
do.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really amazing.
I know. I
I
love
love that
that.
show. Have you seen the competition? So let me back up. They're all competitions, right? But so they have the Forged in Fire, but then they'll have like ones beyond that where they actually have to take their knives or swords and like put them through rigorous testing
Oh
and
no,
stuff
I've
like
just
that.
seen where they do test it a little bit.
Right.
They'll like cut meat or something,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
not really past that. So that's
Okay.
cool.
So yeah, it's the same people, and
Uh-huh.
they took like some of the winners
Yeah.
and people that were on the show
Oh,
as
that's
well,
cool.
and they take them out there, and it's
Yeah.
cool because you get to see these people are awesome at forging and way better than I'll ever be probably. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm not
Yeah.
trying to talk down to them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's fun to see which ones are made for show and which
Mm-hmm.
ones are made to actually
Yes.
last. Does
It's
that make
true.
sense?
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's so cool. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um, that's funny you like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
I
cool show.
do. Yeah.
Anything, well, there you go.
So
That
that's a
stands
really
true.
cool
Yeah,
skill. I know. I
it-
should do that at one of my events, actually. A live blacksmith. That'd be
that'd be
pretty
pretty
dope.
cool. Yeah. What
Maybe
could we have
just
them
for
like
us,
making?
though. Maybe other people would be like, what are you doing?
That's okay. You know what? I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes you have
nobody
to
else
do
has
things
done
for
that.
ourselves. Yeah, absolutely. And I think it would be pretty cool,
I
quite
know.
honestly. Yeah,
I know,
I
it's
think
like,
it would be pretty darn awesome.
mm-hmm.
Um, What could we have him forging?
Oh,
Like
that's a
armor
yeah.
or
I
or
know usually it's like knives and swords when they're doing it at the fairs and
right.
but they could do anything.
I wonder if we
Yeah.
could do like little cups, and then we could
Yeah.
give the cups away
That'd be
as
pretty
like
cool. Mm-hmm.
gifts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for the night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like the grand prize or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a chalice.
Heck yeah. A chalice.
Ooh, right? Is that a good word?
Yeah. I want to
Yes.
drink from it.
Yes, exactly. I watched Indiana Jones last night.
uh, Someone would win it, and I'd be like, actually, nah, that's mine.
You're like, oh, awkward. We
My
lost it.
precious.
Yeah, my precious.
Like,
Just holding it away.
you can't.
It's mine. And see you like scurrying off as they're like, where did the gift go? We don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably what would happen, but it would be super cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Well
Yeah.
then, okay, so we just need to prepare for that and make two.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yes. There'll be
Yeah.
a there'll be a decoy one,
Mm-hmm.
right? For you. And then when you
Yes.
grab that one, we'll have the
The actual one.
yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
You're like, but the problem is that you know about the decoy now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hmm.
It might turn into a heist event.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to heist your heist.
Yeah.
It'll be a
No, you
double
will. I
heist.
will. Well, now I'm ready for that.
Yeah. So we'll
I'll
have to make
heist
it a
your heist of my heist.
triple heist. Then I mean, we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, we'll just see. We'll see who's the clever one
All
at
right.
this event.
This reminds me, have you ever watched the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
Okay, so on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, they have a couple different episodes
Yeah.
where they have heist episodes
Okay.
where they'll like they set up like one is a crown
Mm-hmm.
and they lock it in a safe. And then
Yeah.
they both are the goal is to heist it. You know what I mean? Without the other
Mm.
one, and whoever has it
Mm-hmm.
by the end of the night wins.
Yes.
And it becomes so crazy because they start at one season and then they keep it going. It's like every
Yeah.
Halloween, right? It becomes so insanely crazy, and that's what makes me think about it. Is that like us getting to
Yeah.
that level? Like,
That's yes,
there's
that
one
is
time,
I'm ready for that.
yeah. Well, okay. Well, I think you don't know though. You haven't seen the show. How crazy they get.
I saw the show Money Heist.
Money Heist.
Did
What is
you
that?
watch that on Netflix?
No. What is that one about?
Ooh, well, it's a heist
Heisting money.
for
Yeah.
No, it's like, oh, you just gotta watch it. It's
Okay, I
it's
will.
it's originally in another language, so it's voiceover, but it's
That's fine.
very well done. Like you literally don't even notice
Yeah.
after the first 5 minutes.
And I don't mind subtitles
It's
either.
so well made.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
You're like on the edge of your seat the whole time.
I love heist movies. I love mystery, like
Mm-hmm.
Who Done It,
Mm-hmm.
and I love heist movies.
Yeah,
Both of those are my favorite.
totally. Yeah. Nothing like a good heist.
Agreed, agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Ocean's Elevens and all
Mm-hmm.
those are really fun.
Such a classic.
Yeah.
Or classics. They're
Did
all
you know
good.
those were remakes
Of like something else.
of themselves? So Frank Sinatra and those
Mm-hmm.
guys actually made them originally.
Okay.
And then George Clooney and Brad Pitt came back and remade.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's super
Wasn't
cool.
that cool?
Yeah.
Like it's and such like a classy way because I do feel like George Clooney and Brad Pitt are like the
Hmm.
newer Frank
Yeah.
Sinatra and Dean
The
Martins, you know?
classic
Yeah.
guys. Yeah. Who are the next ones?
Mike and I. Uh, I'd have to say, if I had to say anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's the funnier one of the two? I think Dean Martin was the funnier of the two, so he'd be the Dean Martin
Yeah.
because he's the funnier one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More charismatic.
right.
Yeah.
And then like Frank Sinatra was like suave.
Mm-hmm.
That's I'm not doing that. That's not suave. But
Yeah.
for the listeners at home, I did a hiya kind of
Yeah.
like, but
Yeah. I learned
I mean he's suave too. But
in Krav Maga yesterday, I learned kind of why a lot of times fighters will make sounds like that.
like the
It's
hiya
not
sound.
always just for show.
Okay,
It's to force themselves to breathe, and also it contracts their like stomach muscles to prepare for impact.
that makes a
So
lot of
it's
sense.
not always people just being showy or whatever.
Yeah,
Like a lot of people just assume that like they're just trying to intimidate the other person, or they're just being show off, or
right.
insert thing here. But yeah, they're like it actually has a use,
That makes sense because
practical
if
use.
you, it's like I
Like
get
a lot
that
of times people will hold their breath subconsciously, so that kind of forces them
to breathe
to
out.
breathe. Yeah. Cool,
That's
huh?
cool.
Anyways, I was
That
like,
is
oh,
super cool. Well, yeah, because you're right.
Awesome.
If you're holding your breath during those kind of times,
Mhm.
you could definitely like pass out, get
Yeah.
knocked out easier. You need to
Yeah.
have that breathing going
Right.
and stabilize yourself as well.
Yeah.
That was a really good point you made. Like
Yeah.
that makes
I
a lot
know.
of
I never
sense.
thought about that, but look, I have
Yeah.
a wound from yesterday
Look at that.
from like one of those pads you hold up and it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
slipped on my arm a little bit.
And scratched you.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Mhm.
Those pads, they and especially when you're getting like were you getting kicked or
Mm,
punched?
well, I mean both. So this
Right.
was while I was
So it
holding it for a
slides.
punch, but then the second half we did kick.
Yeah, dang. Yeah, which has some force coming at it. Because most
Hmm.
of the people who are doing it are kind of bigger than you, right?
Yeah, but this yesterday there was a new girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Nice.
it was really awesome. I told her you need to come back next week because usually people go once or twice and don't come back.
Right.
So I hope she comes back.
I
But
hope so too.
she was very nervous about it. She's like, I've never done anything like this.
Oh, okay. So she's brand new. Well, that's good though, because I think
I
like
hope she comes back.
you're a good person to reassure her. I think
Yeah.
in that sense and let her know that,
Yeah.
hey, it's going to be all right. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. But yeah, usually if she wasn't there, I would have been up against the other two guys that are there,
Yeah.
which is scary
Right.
a little bit. But, if there was an attacker, it would probably be,
Most likely.
statistically speaking, it would be a male around in
Unfortunately.
his 20s and the
Yeah.
prime of his physical life. So
Right.
I need to be ready.
Yeah. So it actually helps out and it's beneficial for you to practice
Hmm.
with bigger people.
Yeah, for sure. For
Makes a lot of
sure.
sense.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So the gala, we
It
just had it.
happened.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You guys did
It
amazing.
was so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. Everybody I talked to had a blast.
Yeah.
I heard so many good things just all around, like all
Yeah.
night. Everybody was just really
It
happy with
was
it.
like all over social media too that night.
Hmm.
I was like, dang, that's cool.
Yeah, right.
Right there.
I know
Yeah.
everybody.
The
That's a
professional
good showing
photos
too.
haven't even come back yet. So I'm excited for
Really,
those.
that's
Yeah.
exciting.
Hmm.
That is so
Because
cool.
it was like misty in there and the lights were dimmed and the jazz band was playing
It
and
was
like it
beautiful.
was like perfect. I
Yeah, it
was,
was definitely not a theme. How do you say it? Like it was a obviously there was a theme,
yeah.
but it was like a feeling. It was like
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it. Like,
Yeah. I know.
it
I'm
was
trying to
great.
think of not, I mean, it's
A
similar to
vibe.
vibe.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess
But
that
that
is.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And it
Hmm.
was amazing. Like you guys really put it together well. I think
Everyone dressed up. I
yes,
just
it
I
was
did
so
not
cool.
expect most people to dress up. I told many like, the theme is 20s, Gatsby like idea or like it's also in the Peaky Blinders era, so if you don't want to wear like a suit, you can dress up, Peaky Blinders like
Yeah, that
their
kind of era.
style. Yeah. So, of course they're like from, a different country than like the
Hmm.
1920s like this, but it's all the same time. So like dress like you're in the 20s. Doesn't matter. Um but I did tell people, you don't have to. Just like if the
Yeah,
outfit's holding you back, just come in jeans. I don't care. Like
yeah. Be who you
dress
are.
up or down. I don't, whatever.
Right. And some people
And
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
but most people dressed completely in 20s or 20s inspired like outfits. And it
yeah.
was so much fun.
I'd say it was like a 90% or
Yeah.
more turnout
Yeah.
as far
It
as
was so
it was
cool.
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
which definitely does. Like again, not anything against anybody who didn't dress up,
Yeah.
right? Like I know a couple people who didn't, and they also later said like I was talking to one of them in the gym,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Man, I wish I would have." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I was like, "Oh yeah, you should have."
Yeah.
And but I think it really adds to the atmosphere. That's the
Yeah,
word I was looking for earlier.
atmosphere.
There it
That is not a hard
is.
word. Why could neither of us think of
Well,
it?
it's me for one.
Something cool though that I had someone say at the end, I don't remember if I told you, but
Yeah.
one of the quartet members,
Okay.
um he and I don't I think, from the stage I had mentioned like, oh, all of the not smoke, but fog in the air with the lights, it makes it so you can't see the crowd at
You did.
all.
Yeah.
Like usually the lights block, you from whoever's on stage from seeing the crowd, but with all the mist in the air, it was truly nothing. You just saw purple mist. And so that's what the band could see as well. And they had started playing before the doors opened. And so what he told me is when he came off the stage for their break,
Yeah.
he said he was shocked that the room was packed. And he said, it literally felt like I was in a 1920 speakeasy. You have to do another one of these events.
Oh, that's
This
awesome.
was the coolest event I have done in a very long time.
That's
I
awesome.
was like, dang,
That is quite the
yes.
compliment. Yeah.
I
Well,
know.
and it does. Like, I mean, you can see that makes so much sense. His not mentality, but his point of view,
Mhm.
where they couldn't see anything, right? And then all
Yeah.
of a sudden, it's just boom, it's full. Like
Mhm.
we did that one I did that one transition video, and it's like
Mhm.
the same thing. Like you really did pack the place up. Like there was
Yeah.
so many people that turned out for that, which
Yeah,
was so
so
much fun.
many.
Yeah, and it was such a great time. We definitely need to do another one.
Yep.
I wanted, I mean, like you, I don't know. I say
Mhm.
we. I just want to be part of it.
Yeah, you
But
always
it was,
are.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like so much fun.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that was another
That was a big
successful event.
success.
Yeah.
I mean, truly, it's a community thing. Like everyone supports the events. We had people
Hmm.
volunteering to help set up. Of course, you were one of them, but
Of course.
others too,
Yeah.
that I really haven't been able to spend time with. And we've seen each other in the professional realm and they offered to help, set
Yeah,
up
which
and
is great.
everyone posting about it and just like going all in and like dressing up. And I mean, it's everybody that comes in our like community here
Yeah.
that made it what it is,
Agreed. Yeah. And thank you guys for
Yeah.
coming out. I think
Yes.
that's part of it, like, is the best when people collaborate,
Mhm.
and work together and really
Yes.
go for it. Like
Yes.
amazing things can come out of it,
Mhm. Yeah.
rather than trying to fight each other.
Mhm.
What is it,
Yeah.
the whole the lobsters in the boiling water? Have you
What?
ever heard that or something? I know I'm messing with it. There's this whole like
Like when they die?
well, they fight like there was this, I forget what it is. There's an animal they talk about, like you put it in a boiling water, right? And they'll fight each other trying to get out,
Okay.
right? And they'll end up dying because they're fighting
Okay.
each other.
Okay.
But then there was another type of animal. This was described to me once, and this may be like a way off metaphor. And probably one of like my like I've got a lot of family like that's
Yeah.
farm people, you know what I mean?
This
It's
might
like
be
I
hold
get some
on.
backwoods like
I'm gonna look it up
metaphors
while you're telling
sometimes.
me this.
And so the whole idea is that one of the animals they fight each other to get out, right? And they end up burning and dying because they're
Okay.
fighting each other the whole time. And
Yeah.
the other ones you have to make sure to put a lid on because they'll actually work together to get out. And they will. Like they'll
Okay.
stack on each other. You know what I mean? But they'll like
Yeah.
help each other. Like it's a
I
whole,
wonder if it's like the crabs.
it might be.
Let me lobster
But
versus
and it
crabs.
might not even be an actual it might
An
be like
actual thing.
yeah, it might have just been like
No,
one
I'm
of those
sure.
weird metaphors like I heard from my grandma when I was younger. And
Yeah. Okay. I will let you know if anything comes out of it.
yeah, absolutely.
That's so funny.
Yeah. A lot of my family, like,
Yeah, but
we
collaboration over competition.
competition.
And then
Yes.
also, oh, yeah, lobsters uh are generally more likely to try to climb out.
Oh, okay. So
Um,
disasters.
yeah, yes. So lobsters are the ones that climb out.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But what does that have to do with cloud? Oh, because they work
Oh,
together.
it's because they work
Okay.
together. Yes,
It's
yes.
like, wait, what is that? But
The
yeah,
collaboration.
or the other thing is like competition happens at the bottom, collaboration happens at the top.
I like that.
And like at all of my events, including the gala, but at all my events, I always have other agents. I love them there. Many would go, well, you guys are competition. Why are you in the same room? Why are you helping each other? Why are you inviting them to your events where they could? And it's like, you know what? Like we can collaborate and make the events better.
Right.
Like I like having them there. And if there's I'm not worried about, get trying to get all the business in Salem because there's plenty for all of us,
That's how I see it
you
too.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, well, and it's the same with other barbers. Like, I have other barbers that are friends, and
Yeah.
I love seeing their shops do great and build
Mhm.
because they're more than enough haircuts. And quite honestly,
Yeah.
not everybody's haircut is my style or the style I want to do. Right?
Mhm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
It's
that's
like you
okay.
don't want all the
Exactly.
business.
Absolutely. I mean, I want business,
Yeah.
but like there's enough that like you can be
Yeah.
picky and like
Yeah.
that's the beautiful thing too, is that I'm not for everybody either, right?
Mhm.
In that same
Right.
sense. So it's okay for somebody to go, oh, you know what, maybe Oli's not my style, but this person
Yeah.
is. And I'd rather be able to say, because people ask me sometimes, and I'd rather be able to refer out, or even if
Mhm.
the off chance that I'm sick or that I have an
Mhm.
emergency come up and I have to cancel and they need that haircut that
Yep.
day.
Yep.
I love having barbers that I trust and know do
Mhm.
great jobs. And I can say, hey, you
Yes.
know what? Of course I want your money. I want to do
Mhm.
your business, but I can't do it. Right.
Right.
So
Yeah.
here's somebody who
They'll
can.
take care of you until next
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
absolutely. And I think that speaks, boundaries. They're not
Mm-hmm.
boundaries, but
Leaps and bounds?
yes,
Yes.
that's the opposite.
It speaks so many
Just
boundaries.
so many boundaries, just shuts things down. Um, we're gonna
We
have so
don't
many
want that.
boundaries. I'm not good at Trump.
Yeah.
But let's see. Yeah. So I was like, what were we talking about? Um, what's that?
Lobsters.
Lobsters. I love you. Hmm.
Oh, the lobster. Oh, that's
Are we going
creepy.
ASMR?
Wait, what's that mean?
ASMR. It's audio.
You don't even know what it
No,
means?
so it has to do with I looked it up once actually. So because like I think there's visual ASMR and then you have audio ASMR and that all may be included. That now may be included within ASMR. Sorry for the people at home. I'm just bopping my mic. But it has to do with
No one
like
is here. They're all at home.
they're all true.
There's
They're all
nobody.
at home. You don't know. They could be in their car. And I don't
Uh,
apologize to those people.
that's
If
true.
you're in your
That's
car
true.
listening right now,
You are not
I'm not
included.
sorry to you.
But
It's only even the people at work. You know what?
only if you're
Yep,
home.
that's right. Only the homebodies. Those are the only people I'm sorry to because they're slackers. I don't know. But
Why would you reward the
I
slackers?
know that's what I was thinking about actually.
Wow. I'll thank the people in the car. You can thank the people at home.
There we go. See,
Yeah.
we're covering all demographics.
Hmm.
You got the
Yeah.
workers, I got the slackers.
Perfect.
I guess.
I'll
Yes.
take it.
um. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. What were
All those of you at home.
we? The thing is, yes. I'm not feeling the best. Let's see here.
uh, Still doing the
We're
podcast
still
when you're
doing it.
not feeling great.
That's right. That's
Thank
because I'm
you,
okay
winter
though.
weather.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like it's anything like I'm not like terrible.
Yeah.
Just a little congestion.
Yeah.
Um, I want to ask you a couple more questions too
Okay.
about like because I think these were fun
Okay.
and I want to know some more.
All right.
Um, oh, it moved on me. There we go. Oh no, we talked about that one. Oh, what would you do if you woke up with magical powers?
I guess it depends on what they
Well,
are.
that's completely up to you. Yeah,
Oh.
that's okay. So that'll be part of the question as well. You can
What
make
would I
up.
want?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I always know what the superpower that I would want, so would I need something different than that?
No, I mean a superpower can be a magical power, I
How about
guess,
you make up the magical power that I will have,
Ooh,
and
okay.
then I'll tell you.
um, I'm just gonna make up something dumb though.
Okay.
Okay, so your magical powers are you can point out your hand and say Kazami, and when you do, Skittles shoot out of your palms.
Oh my gosh, I would definitely like uh,
Wild berry Skittles,
oh, I love
specifically.
those. Well, first I would do it into my mouth.
You had to eat some of them.
I would immediately, yeah, that. And then also I would come up behind people and put
Hmm.
my hand over their mouth to scare them, and then I'd say, yes.
And then force feed them Skittles. What if you gave somebody too many Skittles though? And they die. Yeah, you what if you killed what if you did it to your first
Would
person
that
and
be
you just
murder though?
that yes, that would be
No, I don't
murder.
think so.
You murdered
They'd
them
be the
though.
one eating the
Yeah,
Skittles.
but you'd be forcing them to eat the Skittles.
I would not.
If
I
you
mean,
are
a
you're
little.
yeah, I mean, come on. You're clogging. So here's the thing.
I've
If
never
they
heard of a
died from
death by Skittle.
how would they die? Would it be by asphyxiate? I can't
Choking.
choking. I'm not gonna try to say that.
Asphyxiation.
See, you can't even say it now either. Yes, I'm not the only one. Hear that at home, people?
Asphyxiation? That's close to that.
Yeah,
But no, I think it would just be like choking.
choking, right?
Like
Yeah,
obstruction of
the airway,
airway.
which is what the word we're trying to say.
Man, I feel like it'd be a compliment, so I
A
don't know.
compliment
Like a
to kill them.
good thing.
She chose me. Out of
It would be a
everybody,
good
she
way to
chose
go
me to
though.
die by Skittles.
Oh.
She
Well, wait, how
scattled me.
many Skittles come out? Because what if it's like 3?
Oh, we'll see. We
Is
didn't
it like
clarify
a
that, did
lot?
we?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
how many Skittles
we're
per
talking
second? SPS.
we're talking Skittle percent. That's SB. I like it. That was good. So your SPS is about we're gonna say 50.
So
50
someone
Skittles
could
per
probably
second. Yeah, I
die
mean, we're
for
talking a
sure
good
if it's
amount.
like 5 seconds.
Like we're
Ugh.
talking like you turn on like a water fountain
Yeah.
type amount of
Okay.
Skittles. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if there's no
You got to
cameras
do
around,
me
I'd
now.
do that.
Okay.
But
So as long as no one can find out.
yeah.
Fair
But
enough. Fair
okay.
enough.
I would probably be like in a parade.
Okay.
It sucks that they're not individually
That
wrapped,
would be perfect for a parade though.
obviously. But yeah,
Just tell
so
people
on
bring
a
their cups.
float and then like so definitely do that.
Yeah. Skip across
Um
the crowd.
and then I would also do go to the movie theater.
Okay.
And let me think if there's anything else. Those three immediately came to mind. So I feel
Those are
like
great
this is,
ones.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
would say that those are the three things I would do.
What if every time you blinked, your eyebrows played Beyonce songs?
Where do you get these?
It's from I don't know, from the I just come up with stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just like shave my eyebrows off.
Yeah.
Wait, would they make sounds?
Well, I mean, okay, so that brings us to a deeper question. If you shave the eyebrow, do you still have an eyebrow?
No. I mean, maybe. I
I
have an
mean, the part of
eyebrow
your head is still
spot.
there, right? So that's the question. If you were to shave the hair, would it still play the Beyonce songs? Is it the
Yeah,
hair
I don't
that
know. You're
plays
the
it,
one that gave me this
or is
power.
well, I'm trying to break this down because let's think
Okay.
about it scientifically, right? It's coming, sounds are vibrations. And if it's going to come from something, it would need something to vibrate. So hair most likely would be the most likely thing to vibrate and make the sound, right? Because your skin, I mean, I guess like
Yeah.
we're speaking from skin right now.
Yeah.
Our voice box is skin,
I don't
essentially, right?
know.
Like they're not, are they cartilage? What are our
Tissue?
voice boxes made of? I feel
I
really
don't
dumb
know.
right now that I don't know this. Um, Write into the
We
real
are
cut
not
podcast at
scientists.
gmail.com to let us know if you know.
I did not pay attention in science
I
class.
actually really like science. It's one of the only classes I really enjoyed. It's not
Really?
showing right now, but um
I
but
did
that
not
amount
pay any attention.
really I
I
usually had
hated
pretty
it.
good science teachers but
Yeah.
they were always cool. Like they liked to do I liked science because there was a cause and effect, right?
Yeah.
It made sense to me in that
Yeah.
sense. And you were able to question things.
Yeah.
I liked that as well because that's kind of how my brain worked. There were a lot
Yeah.
of places I wasn't allowed to question things. It just was what it was.
Right.
Like math
I
was always, why is it like that? Well, it's because it does. It's
right. Yeah. Yeah. I just had I was homeschooled obviously for a lot of it. And my last couple of years I finished up at a very small private school. And so those years I extra hated
yeah,
science because
yeah,
my science teacher it was very strict. So like if you if the skirt was above your hands, like when you held your
yeah.
hands at your side, you were like in the office.
Oh my gosh,
And
yeah,
so she called me into the office every single time. And I wasn't even trying to like violate the dress code.
no,
I was very appropriately
right.
dressed. And so
I couldn't see your
I
parents
was
sending you to
just scared.
school inappropriately.
No,
Yeah,
no. And like, yeah, so I was always in trouble by her. She did not like me. And it was just kind of a miserable class. The teacher really can
yeah,
make or break the class.
I would agree with
It's
you.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep. So, um, yeah. So I don't know. They're made out of probably tissue and cartilage, I would imagine.
Okay, I
That is
think
my
you're right.
guess.
That's my guess too.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, what would you do if you woke up and your superpower was every time you slammed your fist on the ground and said "bozoinga," you
Mm-hmm.
had ape powers?
Eight
Like
powers.
ape.
Oh, eight.
Yeah, like you were strong,
Ooh,
you
that'd
could
be cool.
jump around.
Yeah. Let me think here. I don't think I would like utilize that, honestly, because I think it would freak everyone out.
I mean, it might. Krav
Like,
Maga,
yeah, what about it?
you could do it in Krav Maga.
Yeah. Like if there's a bad guy after me,
Yeah,
like
that'd be
heck
perfect for
yeah,
that.
I would slam my fist to the ground and then he would
Become a vigilante.
yeah. Let me think of one for you. I would say what about um every time you like jumped up and down, so like you hit the ground
Hmm.
and became invisible, and then you'd have to just. So I guess that's just an invisibility power. What would you do if you were invisible? What is the first
Is
thing you would
there
do if you could?
is there a time limit on my invisibility?
Yeah, for sure. It's like 2 minutes, so it's like pretty short.
Okay, so
Like
like
you'd really
it
have
just
to
comes
like,
back.
yeah.
Okay, I
So
want to
you couldn't do anything too crazy like heist. You'd have to like be
because yeah,
very,
that's honestly that's one of the things I would
yeah.
definitely
So
look
what would
into.
you do if
Um,
it was very quick? And also, you'd have to be really careful you didn't reappear
right. I mean, because
because
you
that
only
would
have the
be
2 minutes.
awkward.
Um, so invisibility questions. Do
Yeah.
my clothes turn invisible too, or do I have to get
Your
naked?
clothes turn invisible too.
Okay, so I'm not
Mm-hmm.
reappearing as some random naked dude
Right.
all of a sudden as well, because that would
Yeah.
be even
That
more
would be
awkward.
even worse. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Like everybody says, I don't know if I really would spy on anybody
Yeah.
because I think there is a beauty in not knowing things sometimes. That's
But
something I've
but
come to
you could be
recently.
like a contract guy, like they
Well,
hire you
that's what I want to be
to like
clear about,
walk
okay?
into the
Like I
room.
wouldn't want to spy on anybody I know.
Yeah,
Does that make
yeah,
sense? Like because of that factor.
yeah,
Like I've come to that
totally.
realization and understanding that I don't want to know it. Like
Yeah,
there is peace in that, right?
right.
So but like you were going, like that is where I was going with this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would definitely like spying on like being a spy in general
Mm-hmm.
or being
Yeah,
a contract killer.
yeah,
Absolutely.
right.
You would be amazing at it.
Oh wait, you would kill people?
Uh not like necessary. I mean,
Gosh, that
listen,
escalated quickly. I didn't know you'd kill. You made fun of me for killing people with my Skittle hand.
listen.
Wow. And then you're immediately trying to kill people with your power.
Well, first off, they're
Such
really
a
bad
hypocrite.
people. Okay. I'm not just running up skittling people.
Maybe my Skittle
My
people
view,
are bad too.
well, are they?
Yes,
Yes,
probably.
probably.
Like,
I mean, if
yeah.
I'm getting contracted to kill somebody, I assume they're a pretty bad person. We're gonna put it
Yeah.
like that's how the movies go, and
Not
life is like movies, right?
necessarily. There's bad people
Like you
that
talked
it's
about, like
usually,
skipping down the road and skittling some random person in the face.
but listen, the people that contract killers are usually bad people.
Okay,
Good people don't kill other people. So they're always, pretty much always bad
I think
people.
that's debatable. I think there's good people out there who kill people. Sometimes there's
Like on
justified kills.
accident, maybe, or like to protect somebody or
Sometimes you have to be
themselves.
a sword.
But like just like contract killing someone else where it's like planned out. I don't think it's like a good act to like plan something out and then hire somebody to
What
do
if
that.
what? Okay,
But
so
like premeditated murders, like
it's definitely premeditated.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
I can
100%.
understand like whoops on accident or something. Like
Well, what
you
if okay?
accidentally,
What if that person is the guy who ran all the human trafficking for Jeffrey Epstein?
yeah, then he should die.
Right. Then
Yeah.
all day, right? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Okay, so
Yeah.
these are the type of people I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah,
Yeah. They're really bad
yeah,
guys.
yeah. Yeah.
So
Those are the type of people I'm.
it's like, yeah.
So
Whether they're
I would
good or
become a
bad,
vigilante. Let me say
yeah.
it that way. Okay,
Yeah.
so I would go
Yeah.
out and I would start taking out people who need to be taken
Yeah.
out, but justice
You'd
can't
have
touch. But I can.
yes, yes. But you have to do it
That'd
in
be
2
my hit.
minutes.
That yeah, exactly. Well, I would have to do the invisible part
Yeah.
within 2 minutes.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
is
yeah,
there a
yeah.
recharge?
Yeah, you can just jump up and down, but you'd risk being seen in that like half a second
Okay,
that you'd have to
so
like
there's no recharge. I don't have to wait a
right,
certain amount of
right,
time.
right. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's just like it's low risk, but it's risky.
Can I turn it off and back on too? Can I restart my 2 minutes?
I don't know
You
what
know what
to
I mean?
say.
Because if I so like for instance, okay,
Okay.
I I turn it on
Yeah.
in the hallway around the corner, walk
Yeah.
past the
Yeah.
bodyguards into
Oh.
the room,
Oh,
kill
no,
my
you can't
guy,
do that. Uh-uh.
jump, turn it off, jump, turn it back on, walk back
Oh,
out.
yeah, you can do that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, sorry.
So that way
Yes.
I can restart my 2 minutes. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
Then
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I would
Yeah,
do.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can I work with you and skittle people to death?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Because no one
We
would
could like
ever
go,
believe that would be
let's
their
open
death.
up a business. Except we probably shouldn't talk about it on
Yeah.
a podcast.
This is what
But
our business is gonna
email
be.
us at therealcutpodcast at
That's right.
gmail.com if you've got a job for
Our
us.
slogan is we're gonna reach out and touch somebody. No, that's the cell phone company. I was trying to think of a joke
Sounds
because like how
very
earlier I said like where the justice
inappropriate.
can't touch them, but I can. You know, I was trying to think of a slogan off that, but of course it came out like dirty.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
even
know
meaning
about
for it
that.
to. We'll have to readjust that one.
Yeah,
Let's see. You'll never see this sweetness coming.
the rainbow. Something about the rainbow.
That's right. We can't be right on the money with Taste of the Rainbow.
Yeah.
The invisible rainbow doesn't even make sense. So rainbow has so many colors you're supposed to see it. Would an invisible
Yeah.
one would be nothing? You know what I mean? Like what is an invisible rainbow?
But it's there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's is that an oxymoron?
I don't
I
know.
don't know if it is, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder. Um,
Yeah. Solid business plan though.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We just need to figure out how to become invisible
Mm-hmm.
and shoot Skittles
That's
out of your
step
hands.
one.
Step one. I think we can do it.
Easy.
Yeah. Easy. Step one. Make sure you mark it down.
Learn how to
Learn. Done. Well, I mean, not yet, but we got it written down. Step one.
Oh my
Then
God.
step two.
Everything's easy after that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, step one and two, we still have to learn how to shoot Skittles out of your hand.
Oh,
Yeah, that's going to be, I mean, that's going to be a task in itself.
yeah. I can figure that out for sure.
We could
With
make
the
a
advances in modern medicine. Science.
science. I mean, I guess we could make it maybe not necessarily come directly out of your hand, but like do a tube or something, and you can
Yeah.
carry Skittles on your back,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then we
heck
could
yeah.
filter out from the backpack
Absolutely.
and through the
Hmm.
tube.
Yeah.
You get Skittle. What
Yeah.
would your name be?
Um, what's Skittles spelled backwards? I feel like it should be that.
Skid, Coles. I don't know. I'm just trying to think how to say it.
I can tell you in 1 second because
Yeah,
I'm Googling it
I
right
like it.
now
Skittles, scattle.
because I'm not. It is. Why does it not tell me that? But L L kits.
Yeah, see, that's I was saying it in my head
That's
too.
a
I was like,
horrible name.
yeah,
I
you
don't
just
want
go by
that name.
scattle. It's gal and skittle together. You're scattle.
Do you know what scat is?
Oh yeah, that's not good. You don't want to be scattle. Never mind. Never mind. That's not a good idea. I'll take that one back. Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I will think on that
You gotta
and
think on
let
that
you
one.
know. And you think on how to become invisible, and then you
I'm
let
gonna
me
work
know.
on it.
Yeah.
It's been 40 years so far. I've been working on it for a while. At least 38. No, that wasn't two. When did I first learn about invisibility? Probably around like probably 8, 7, around that time when I was watching
Yeah.
like X-Men and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
All
Well, that's
right.
good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a solid business plan going.
Yeah, we
I'm
do.
excited.
Yeah. Call your
So
accountant, get
next
him ready to go.
question, what would you do if you won the lottery? We already know that. Start our assassination business.
Yep.
Learn how to become
We will be the assassinators. I
that's
mean, the
right.
ones hiring. You'd
Right.
have employees.
Let's do employees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they salary or are they contract?
Contract them.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to worry about their health care.
Yeah.
Because that's
Perfect.
yeah,
That would be
I don't
too
want to pay their
expensive.
health
Workers'
care.
comp? Mm-mm.
Yeah, all the shit they're getting into. We'll
Yeah.
pay them well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
contract. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I'll give them like little bonus, like little Christmas,
Yeah.
like little Christmas gifts and
No, I
stuff.
could totally see you doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we'll put some in baskets and stuff
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah.
the hospital if they're
Mm-hmm.
hurt,
Yeah.
whatever. Burn
For sure.
cream.
Mm-hmm.
If they get
Mm-hmm.
like whatever
Yeah.
happens on their
Cute little first aid kit
exactly.
for their
See?
car.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Perfect.
All right. Let's see here. You read a lot of books. What book moved you the most?
Oh, well, I haven't read like fiction.
It doesn't matter.
Um, I can't think of a fiction one that
That's okay.
really like.
Let's pivot then. What character would you want to cosplay?
Oh, that's a good question.
Ooh, here we go.
Um, but I don't know the answer. Hold on. I thought of this before, but now I can't remember.
Yeah. So I'll go if you want.
Okay,
Wow.
okay, go.
I saw this once. Somebody else did this to
Yeah,
give credit, right?
yeah.
But I really want to do it and I need a girl to do it with me
Okay,
because it's a two-parter,
okay,
right? Well, not a kind of.
okay.
So you dress up, the man dresses up in a suit,
Yeah,
the girl dresses up like in a dress with a pearl necklace. It's
okay.
not dirty. But and then you run around and every time you see a Batman, if you're at like a cosplay event or something where there'll
Uh-huh.
be Batmans, 'cause
Yeah.
usually people will dress up like
Are they
Batman.
Batmans or Batmen?
Yes, they're Batmen.
You definitely said
I, I
Batmans.
did. I did. I realized after you said it, I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, oh, yep, just said that. Batman's. Batman. Batman's?
Batman.
Batman.
I
No,
I
no, 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 no,
assume.
no. They're Batman.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
You are right.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, but so we would run up to the Batmen, ah, and then fall down and act like we're dead, and then hold a sign out and it says Bruce Wayne's parents. And
Because
anybody,
they're dead?
yeah,
Oh.
yes, yeah. See, and
Okay.
so classically, I
Sad
hope
but
people
true.
yeah, but it's kind of it's okay. It is a little sad, but it's kind of funny
Yeah.
because if you know the comics,
Yeah.
most I saw a video and it was actually pretty funny because these two people they recorded it every time and they ran up and they would fall down on the ground and then the Batmans every time would look and kind of realize what's going on and then they would play into it and be like
Yeah.
no and scream up to it. So it was just kind of funny all around because everybody
That is
played into
good.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen that
And it's
before.
like
So,
so it is like a two-part costume in that
yeah.
sense because you do need another Batman
Right.
randomly, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's just it's not something everybody would do. And I
Yeah.
like that, you
Right.
know.
Yeah.
It's something silly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
yeah,
I like Halloween and like,
absolutely.
I always think every single time I'm like, man, I wish I had time to make like a legit costume for this,
Yeah.
which essentially is like
What about
if it's legit, like
yeah? Would you do like one of the Hardy Boys? No, I know
no,
you're big fans of them.
no, I am. I
Yeah,
wouldn't be. I didn't know you could like be
you can cosplay anything.
oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anything
mm,
in the world you could dress up as.
yeah.
You could be
No.
Dr. Phil if you wanted.
Oh yeah, I love him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can be Dr.
Give
Phil.
some advice
That's right.
everywhere I went. I do that anyways. So,
Yeah.
uh, okay, let me think on
All
that.
right. Absolutely.
Probably like the character from Underworld. I love
Ooh,
her.
yes.
Yeah, probably
Agreed.
that.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
Underworld's
remember
an
what she
amazing
wears,
movie.
but I remember it's awesome.
It's okay, so it's a lot of leather, of course,
Yeah.
but she's got like boots and then she's
Oh
got a long
yeah.
trench coat and then
Yeah.
like a leather like one
Yeah.
not
Oh
one
yeah,
piece,
that's a
like
great outfit. That
swimsuit
I
one
would
piece, but yeah, it's like a full
yeah.
body
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
she's like active, right? She's like fighting and stuff like
Yeah.
that, so it's got to be
Yeah. That's the winner. That's
yeah,
what I would do.
awesome.
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
winner.
It's a good one. I need
That's
to
a good
watch
one.
that again.
I know, I was just thinking the same thing when you said that. I
Mhm.
was like, I might
Wait, who
actually
would you
watch that.
did you oh, it's the Bruce Wayne parent. That's your final
I
answer?
mean, yeah, I mean that would be one of them. There's a lot I'd like to do. I think it could be fun. Um, I've always wanted to do a Spider-Man
Yeah.
just because I love Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and I think that would be fun.
Mhm.
Um, but it is very like it's a full-on tight costume. I
Yeah.
don't know
It's
if I've
like
ever felt
spandex.
comfortable enough with my body to be in full spandex. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure there's lots of out of shape
no,
Spider-Man,
yes,
Spider-Mans
absolutely Spider-Man's. Yeah, Spider-Man's.
at these things. So
Spider-Man's.
you'd probably be just
It'd be
fine.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
well, and we usually are our own biggest critics, right? You know what I
Yes.
mean?
For
Absolutely.
sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
But yeah, like I would love to have a full-on Batman suit, like a legit
Yeah.
one. Like that's
Yes.
definitely like the geek
Yeah.
child in me, like wants
Mhm.
that so bad.
Yeah.
And they're
Like a legit
like a
one.
legit,
Like
yeah,
from a movie.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, like a high quality, like hundreds of dollars worth of one. Like
Yes.
I would love to have one of those, and I would probably wear it all the time. A ridiculous amount. Like I kid you not. Like I would go to the grocery store in it. Like it would be stupid. Like
There was actually, I think, a Dr. Phil.
really?
I stop dressing like Batman.
Yeah, I believe it. I bet. I would do that. Like Lyle.
It's like I can't get him to. He said he literally thinks he's Batman. And he talked like it with the
Did you do that?
thing.
Yeah.
Yes, all of
I'm
it.
Batman.
Yes,
Yeah,
and she was
that's
just,
awesome.
like, going crazy.
See, it's one thing to joke, like, but that's the thing. Like, Lyle would hate me. I would mess with my son all the time. I'd be like, "Did you do your chores? Batman's watching." Bat
Yeah.
Dad. Have you seen
Yes.
those videos of Bat
Yes.
Dads?
Oh,
They're
yes.
hilarious.
So funny.
But that's yeah, it's probably a good thing I don't have one. I would dress up in it all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
If I had a girlfriend, she would hate me.
Imagine some
Yeah, she'd be like, really? I'd be broken up with. Like
yeah.
it'd be so
And
quick.
then she'd be calling Dr. Phil.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine just if you had a client walk into your barbershop and you're just standing there
Oh,
with
I
the
would do that.
full cape,
I would do it
like,
full
just
on.
standing there.
I would have video cameras up waiting for reactions. That would be that okay, so that's a
Do
video.
it.
Yeah, well, I
You
know,
should
right?
do
I
that.
should totally do that. Just
Mhm.
be waiting and be like, "Are you ready for your haircut?"
Yeah, and they're like, "Is this only" No.
No.
Like, do they run or do they
Yeah.
stay? That's the
I
real
mean, yeah,
question.
I would stay. I'd be like, I trust you with Gotham. I trust you with my hair.
Yes. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but that'd be cool. That's
Yeah,
one I always thought about.
yeah. Where do people go in these costumes? Aren't there conventions?
There are, yeah, like Comic
Yeah.
Cons,
I
things
wanna
like
go to
that.
one. That'd be
Really?
so cool.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
always wanted to go to one as well, but I
yeah.
never really knew anybody who'd want to go to one. So maybe we'll have to set that up sometime
Do
and go.
you,
You don't have to dress up to
have
go.
to be yeah, I
Yeah.
know, I figured. Do you have to, um if you do dress up, is it like anybody, like you mentioned, or is
Yeah.
it typically in the movies that they like showcase there?
So the Comic Con is
Well, I guess like comic books?
well, yeah, but it's all about everything. It's
Mhm.
really like it started out originally, and there's so many different variations of them,
Yeah.
even from there, right?
Yeah.
So it really does have it's like comic book characters, but even
Mhm.
like a lot of movies are comic book characters based off of that
Yeah,
stuff, right?
okay,
Just like
okay.
they're based off of books and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna find a crossover, and
Right.
a lot of times too, even video game characters and
Mhm.
stuff like that, and even book characters that
Yeah.
get crossed over into those. Because a
Mhm.
lot of people just want to dress up and have fun,
Yeah.
and they know that's a safe place to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they're
Yeah.
not going to get judged or anything.
Right.
And if anything, a lot of people are going to like, 'cause some of those people get really into their costumes. It's crazy.
Mhm.
And you'll
Yeah.
see like, you even see people put their different own little twists on things. Like I've
Mhm.
seen, like, this is like, okay, the geek in me, like
Yeah.
if you want to get like really geeky, like I
Yeah.
saw this once and like I just like the little boy in me screamed, you know what I mean? It was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I want it. But it was this guy made an amazing costume and it was a mix between Darth Vader and Batman.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was awesome. And it because it was all
That's
black. It
cool.
had the Vader helmet, but then it
Yeah.
had the bat scout
Mhm.
like cowls at the
Mhm.
top and
Mhm.
everything. And it was really cool.
Yeah.
Um,
That's cool. Yeah,
yeah,
for
that's
sure.
another one of the nice I would love to
Yeah.
have a Vader costume.
Mhm. Yeah.
That'd be a cool one. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, you can do anything. So if there was like a favorite book character you liked or somebody like that, you could dress up however
Mhm.
you wanted.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
There's a few books I'm reading right now, but you wouldn't be able to like recognize they aren't like they don't wear anything like terribly.
Specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I
That
still
makes
have yet
sense.
to meet that character, I suppose.
Yeah. One day.
Mhm.
One day.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely. I get that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like 'cause like every some characters do have like Jessica Rabbit has the red dress,
Yeah.
right?
Like
Yeah,
everybody
everybody
knows.
knows her. Yeah,
Yeah.
by that. I
Mhm.
see what you're saying. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That makes a
So,
lot of sense.
yeah.
That's cool. I think that would be a lot of fun things to do.
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah,
here.
if anybody's listening and you actually like you do any of this, I would want to see your outfit. So email it in, please.
Yes, email it in.
Yeah.
TheRealCutPodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah. I would be super curious about that.
All right. What would you call your own rock band?
It would probably be something that sounds like it's straight out of the 80s. Most likely.
Yeah,
Like, you know, like Demon Slayer or
I
something.
like it. That's a good one. I think that's a band
It's
already.
probably a band.
Yeah, because that's a great name.
I
That's a great
know.
name.
I
Demon Slayer.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah. I would call it uh hold on, I'm thinking. Do you have
it's
one for
okay.
you?
Yeah, I call mine Tiger's Breath.
Okay.
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
thought of
It'd smell like
it.
rotten meat.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
Ooh.
I was gonna say Tiger's Claw, and then I changed it to Breath at the last minute because I
Yeah.
thought it was funnier, but
Yeah, that is, I mean, it is
it
funny.
is
I
funny.
don't know if I would go to your rock
Yeah,
band. I'd be like, I don't know what to
like
expect.
tiger's breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
have to really perform though, because you know
Mm-hmm.
what? I mean, if I had the chops,
Mm-hmm.
then it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
Then
Did you
everybody would
know
be
I played tug of war with a lion one time?
I
There
had
was a
no
fence in
idea
between.
what.
There was a fence in between, but
No, I didn't know you played tug of war with a lion.
I don't remember if I
That's
told you
awesome.
that.
I mean, I know that you've like had some experiences with a lot of exotic
Yeah,
animals.
it was at the wildlife safari that we talked about
Right.
at that on that one podcast. I
Mhm.
don't know if it's the last time, but
It was, yeah.
they had an attraction for about a month. So something probably went wrong with it because
Yeah.
it was gone as fast as it uh
Do you think somebody
came.
got pulled through? How
No,
big was the hole? Do you think an
probably
arm got
hurt.
through?
No, probably more like a shoulder pulled out of socket or something
Okay.
like that. But like literally, they would have a lion hold on to, and it was a lioness, at least the one that I played with. And so she would hold on to one side of the rope. There was a fence in between, had a little hole in between, and
Okay.
then I grabbed the other side of the rope, and then we did tug of war. It
That's
was
so
really
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
But I would imagine probably somebody fell over and got hurt or something. It was
Oh,
probably a
probably.
liability.
Right.
But I was able to do it for the little bit of time that they
I think
had it
that's so
available.
cool.
I know.
Yeah, that sounds like a great attraction.
The
You know,
lion
somebody probably
won.
did like fall over and hurt themselves and threatened to sue and ruined it for everybody else. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah. And it's like,
yeah,
dude, what did you think was gonna happen? You're playing tug of war with a lion.
yeah. I
Like,
know.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's a chance you may
for
fall.
sure. Yeah. It's pretty cool though.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. But I don't know what my band name would be. I could probably find like two like random words and like squish them together,
Do
you
it
know?
right now.
Like like
Give me a article of clothing.
a sock. That's
All right.
horrible. No. I
And
don't
then
want
weather.
this in my name. Hold on.
Weather is the second one. Type of weather.
Weather
Type of weather. Anything.
storm.
Sock storm. That's what you are.
Okay. Sock storm and tiger's
Excuse me.
breath.
Yes. Coming
Cool.
at you.
People are like, wow.
It'll be a stinky concert.
Why is no one coming to our tour? I don't understand.
Everybody's like, how?
Also, my music sucks, so I would be the cringe music that
Yeah.
we talked about at the beginning of this
You'd be the type
podcast.
that nobody wants to hear.
Uh,
That's so funny.
so good.
All right, how about okay, give me a sport
Soccer,
and a type of grass.
crab.
All right, soccer crab. No.
Are we doing a band name?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but I was trying to keep it random. That's why I didn't
Okay.
tell you for
How
some.
about you give me an G-rated body part
Elbow.
and give me the street you grew up on.
Maplewood.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Maplewood elbow
Maplewood elbow.
or elbow
Elbow Maplewood.
Maplewood.
Bow Maplewood. That sounds like a good.
Yeah,
That's
or
my new actor
Maplewood
name.
bow. Oh yeah, Bo. Yeah, I see
Bow
for a first name.
Maplewood. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, wow. It sounds like Hallmark movie. That's yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
a
always make you.
giving Hallmark movie right there.
It's not like one of the things like there's all kinds of things they'll say, if you want to find certain types of names, like use your middle name in your street that you grew
Yeah.
up on and stuff like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we'll make that your actress name. What would be
Okay.
your middle name and this wait, is that too much information when I give?
Yeah, I can give out my middle name.
What?
My middle name?
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And
Yeah.
the street you grew up on?
It's on sure.
I don't know if that's like sometimes those are like questions. You know what I mean? Security questions.
It's just like another name.
It is, yeah.
It's not very interesting. My middle
Yeah.
name is Rachel, but not AEL, it's EL.
Ooh, so you made that interesting. You said it wasn't very interesting, but then you gave it that little
Oh,
twist
well,
at the
like,
end there.
and the road I grew up in is the worst road name.
What is it?
Boosenbark.
Boosenbark?
Yeah, it's the
That's
worst.
not the word. It's funny.
But it ends in bark and yours ended in wood, so that's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Eh,
They're both like tree things.
yeah.
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 I like it.
Yeah. But yeah, I
That
don't
would be
want
your
that
actress name.
involved in my
Rachel
actress name.
Boosenbark.
No. That sounds like a librarian,
She does sound like
not a cute librarian.
mine
Like
would be
a
Richard
ooh,
Maplewood.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't like either of these at all. Nope.
Not good.
I'll just keep my name.
How about, yeah, I guess so. That's probably a good idea. Just stick with what we got, you know?
Yeah. I did watch a good movie though. It was
Really?
not as corny as a Hallmark movie. It is called Our Little Secret,
Okay.
and it's holiday movie
It's
though, and
yeah.
it's funny. So
Okay.
watch it. It's on
I'm gonna look it up.
Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
It's new.
There's a new one too I was watching before I left here. It's on
Mm-hmm.
Hulu called
Hmm.
Cracker or Nutcrack or something like that with Ben Stiller.
Is it new?
And it's brand new.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it
so
good?
it is. The quick premise without
Don't
giving
give any.
it won't give
Okay.
away too much.
Is it new?
It's brand new.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It came out this year.
Yeah.
So it's for this season. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a holiday movie
Okay.
as well. And and this is all like first 5 minutes, right? So um he has to go take care his sister dies
Mm-hmm.
and her husband dies too.
Okay.
Couple kids.
Yeah.
He's the brother.
Mm-hmm.
Has to go kind of step in.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you finish it?
Not yet. I
Okay.
came to
So
do
it's good so
this.
far.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
had a
All
great,
right.
but it was awesome. Like the
Yeah.
kids were funny. He's funny.
Yeah.
You know, you can
Okay.
kind of tell what's
Is
gonna
it a
happen from
family
it.
movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like there's some rowdy parts, but it's nothing
Yeah.
like too like
Right.
yeah, it's nothing like
Like a
R-rated or
normal.
rowdy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just depends on the family per se. But
You've seen Violent Night, right?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike and I start watching it every year. It's our new
It's
tradition.
so great. You
It's
have to.
so
Lyle and I
good.
do as well.
It's
Yeah,
like
we love it.
so good.
It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny. We're actually gonna watch that
Yeah.
tonight. That's so
Oh,
funny you
when he
said that.
stabs them with a candy
So
cane, like
good.
gold. And what was the
Yeah.
other thing that was in there? There was something else that he did in that
I
shed.
mean, he does in the shed.
Mm-hmm. Like when he lured him into the shed, he stabbed the guy with a candy cane.
Right. Well, he finds like
He
a
pulled him
hammer
into
or
like a
something,
wood
right?
chipper or something. Something like that. It was
Yes.
glorious. And then I think he lit it on fire. If I remember right.
He could have.
Yeah. It was a good
Yeah.
the wood the little shed scene.
Right.
Yeah, is like killer.
I just like
Literally. But it's also great.
so good. Or
Yeah.
like the icicle scene where the guy falls out the window.
Yeah. So
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a new classic.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, and it's just I think they put it a really good spin on the season and
Mm-hmm.
Santa himself and
Yeah.
everything like that.
Santa's awesome in
Oh,
it.
he's a
Heck
badass. Yeah.
yeah.
And the
He
actor
turns
himself is
into a
good too.
badass. Yeah.
Well, he was
I
before
know.
too. It kind of comes out, right?
Yeah.
That's like his whole
Right.
story is that he was a Viking
Yeah.
prior or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I dig.
Yeah.
I totally dig that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
good.
Violent Night. If you haven't
Violent
seen it,
Night.
check it out.
Watch it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not getting
So
paid by them. We should be
no,
though.
we should be. Yeah. But now we have superpowers.
Yes.
So we got to figure out how to get those. We got to figure those out and then.
First step, figure out
Mm-hmm.
invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Potter cloak.
Perfect.
Just got to
Go
figure
find
out
it.
where to find it.
Yeah.
now.
I'll find
Number one again. Find invisible cloak.
out. That's so good.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, it's been a good time. It's been
Mm-hmm.
it's been
This has been a
fun.
very interesting one.
It has been. I like
Yeah.
these. I like that we were just talking. A lot of these are gonna be fun. I think going back and forth, just having fun, kind of catching up on the week.
Yeah.
And the holidays are coming up. I know we've been super busy. Do you have any big holiday plans coming up this week?
Uh, let's see. No, I'm just finishing up Christmas shopping. I have it about 2/3 done.
Nice. I haven't
So,
started.
how about you? That's
Not even started.
yeah.
I'm usually better. I usually like to do all year long.
Yeah.
And just be done with it and not have to be stressing out. But
Yeah.
um this last year, funny enough, like I've committed to doing more things
Yeah.
and I've just had so much on my plate that I
Right.
kind of forgot about this side of it.
Yeah.
So Lyle, thankfully, he wants mostly digital stuff.
Right.
So it's
It
really to
gets
purchase
easier as
that.
they get older.
Yeah, I mean he's 16,
Yeah.
almost 17, right? So
Right.
he's simple now.
Yeah.
He's like, just
Love it.
Venmo me. I'm like, oh my
It's like I at least want to like wrap
I know,
something.
right? I'm like, are you kidding me? He
Oh,
literally he's like,
hilarious.
just Venmo me. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
so
Venmoing
funny.
you. Like, okay, how much?
Yeah. That's
Just
so
put a number.
good. Yeah,
But
on
yeah,
our next one we should talk about some of the like if we have any traditions and
absolutely.
or if we're going to start a new tradition. I'm going to start a new tradition this year, so
Yeah.
on the next one we can talk about it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
absolutely. I think like I'd love to hear that. I do
Yeah.
have traditions that we do every year, and I try to
Yeah.
start new ones like as well. And it's fun to talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
If you guys have any, write them into
Mhm.
the Real Cut Podcast at gmail.com. We'd love to hear your traditions as well. If there's
Yes.
any fun ones,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
write
I
me
would
in if you
love
guys are
to
like,
hear them. We should
we
read
drink hot chocolate
some.
on Christmas morning. Everybody does. I don't want to hear about that. Give me the good
Yeah,
ones.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
want a
if you
good
go crazy with
one.
hot chocolate, I want to hear about that.
Yeah. Like if you sit in a bath of hot chocolate,
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
about that.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
hear that.
Absolutely. I want to hear those. But
I'm gonna
and
do that.
now, yeah,
Just kidding. It doesn't
this is
sound
why we're
sanitary,
friends.
you know?
We both like that simultaneous. I'm gonna rewatch this video.
If it's made
And
with
we both, I
water and
guarantee,
no
was like,
milk, I might.
huh.
If there's dairy in it, I'm not sitting in it.
No, I'm with you though. Well, people do
I don't
baths in
know.
milk though. They talk about,
Ooh,
I think that's that like good for you, I think. Like your skin.
oh, yeah, maybe.
You're not a
I
milk
don't want to sit
person.
in
No,
it.
you are not allowed.
I like drinking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to sit in it.
No, I get that. I get that.
But yeah, if you sit in it though, I still want to hear about it. So
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
let's go.
Full tub of hot
But
chocolate.
yes, give us your traditions. I would love to share a few and
Absolutely.
steal a few because yeah,
Probably
they're
will.
great ideas. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thanks guys for joining us today.
This has been the Real Cut Podcast, and we will see you next time.